Hello everyone! Tommy Girl with you once again for another episode of Let's Play Myst 3 Exile. In the last episode, we finished up our journey on Idana, and we are about to check out this last tusk to see if we can find another age. But before I do that, I realized when talking about Idana, I forgot to go into Atris's journal here and discuss some of the things that might pertain to Idana in here. There is a section where Atris talks about nature encouraging mutual dependence. As one life withers and dies, it provides nourishment so that another may live. And he talked about this being something that maybe he should use to write about Release on some kind of underlying idea that could help him build an age that would be good for his people. In the end, he ended up using more of a balanced approach, it sounds like, because he's discussed all these different things, or discusses all these different things. But yeah, that's something he talks about for a while in his journal, and so I wanted to point that out a bit, Idana, before we move forward. So anyway, now that we're done with that entry, let's check out this tusk here and see if we can find a way in. So far, oh, we've got some kind of hole over here. Fancy hole. Ooh. Oh, this big thing blocking. Looks like we could climb over it though, but alas, we cannot. Remember all that climbing we did in Idana? Apparently that doesn't matter. What's this over here? Look, there's like a ladder and some kind of thing to mess around with. Let's see if we can find that. So, if that's over here, then this ladder would be somewhere over... yeah, over here, as I just spun around in circles first. I'm like, this way. Here we go. Alright. Levers! Everybody's favorite in the Myst universe. Alright, so we've got this thing that was blocking our way to the tusk entrance. And here's the ladder we came down. What do these levers do? They move this bridge up and down. Interesting. Look, so... okay, so this first lever, what does this first lever do? It moves this first and third little, whatever you call it, track here. Moves this bridge point up and down. And look, oh, the ball's out of the way now, but look, we can't get down that ladder, it's tilted. What does this fourth, or this second one do? Second lever. Looks like the second lever moves the second one and the fourth one. And hey, look! The way is clear to the door now. Well, that was an easy puzzle to get in. Hopefully, that's all we need to do. That would be awesome. Ooh. That... I don't think that's how it was originally. Well, I mean, I don't think that's how it was built. Somebody destroyed a perfectly good floor. That's not nice. I wonder if this is one of things Saaveedro did to make this puzzle harder, because I have a feeling Atris wouldn't go for this. We want to get over to here and do the little puzzle thing that we always do. But, it looks like we're going to have to maybe roll this sphere down here into there so we could walk across. We know how to work the levers, so I think that could be a thing we could try. And walk across the top of it. That would make sense. Alright, so this first one moves the first and the third. Alright, let's start with that. That'll move it down. Alright. And then if we raise this up again, There we go. Oh, wait. Didn't work? Alright. Let's raise up the second one then. Up here. So that should make it go down. There we go. Kabam! That sounds like what we need. Oh, but look. I completely forgot that that ladder is still tilted, so we can't get down there. But we can move this however we want, because the ball's in there now, so no problem. Oh, but there is a problem. Apparently we still can't get in there. This puzzle is slightly more confusing than at first glance. Oh look, see? We can't climb down into there because it's too low. So we have to raise them both up. Once again, that can also be arranged. Ta-da! Oh, and look, now we can get straight into there. Alright, so that should be the position we need to get back into the tusk. Excellent. Can we walk across this now? Yes. Good. Alright, so easy process of elimination makes it easy for us to figure out which one of these marble symbols is left. The only one that's left is the kind of circle-looking symbol. So let's go ahead and put that one in. So that's more like here. This one actually is a little bit weird, in my opinion, so it's a little bit tougher to write it down. It's got a lot of more in-between marbles. Good. Alright, we did get that right first try. Excellent. What do we have here? Amateria. And there's that symbol. Ooh. Pretty neat flyby with this one. Ooh, and we have some lightning off in the distance. Oh, is it actually gonna rain? Doesn't look too bad. Mostly clear sky. Oh, wow, we can go down there, huh? Interesting. What's this? Hexagons. Woo. Press all the buttons. That doesn't do anything. Alright. Looks like we might be able to go up here further, but there's pieces missing on the track. Or something might come down here, maybe. Looks like there's maybe more of those hexagons up there. Grids, I should say. A more track. Wow, is this a ride? A roller coaster? It's like a very Asian themed roller coaster theme park age. Wow, this is weird looking. Very distinct. Oh, there's the Jananan book. Very easy to get to this time. Nice light, too. What's this? Can we climb in there? You know what I always get in my head with this age? Because it's named Amateria. Amateria? Amateria. I always think of the Madonna song, A Material World. So I always think like, a material age. Which is like the lamest joke imaginable. But that's what I get stuck in my head. That is what my brain is like. Run away. Flee in terror. Oh wow, this is kind of mazy. And look, very hexagon-y. Wonder if this has anything to do with the hexagon puzzle that we were just messing with, or the grid that we have to click in. Or, I wonder if this means that we will be playing a turn-based game. Woo! That's what I always think of when I see hexagons. Wow. This is a cave, but it's not that creepy because it's got so much lights, and we also don't have creeptastic music. So that's a thing. Elevator. Hey, it works! Oh. What is this? It's a ball! I love balls. And we've got wooden pieces and a crystal piece here. And the music decided to show up. It's nice of it. Very peaceful. I think you're going for a very peaceful vibe, which I enjoy. Don't want to be creeped out all the time. It's for horror games. Anyway, not really sure what other point this area has here. We can look around, double check. Oh, pages. Alright, well, let's check these out. My attempts to produce a carnivorous hybrid have had limited success. I thought I was making greater progress, but the life that grows in the forest isn't like the plants on Narayan. It's much more tenacious, less susceptible to grafts. Perhaps if I try mixing in species from the swamp? Oh, well, that's a weird one. The life that grows in the forest isn't like the plants in Narayan. Oh, that must be talking about Idana. He was trying to make life grow in a specific way? That kind of adds to our thoughts that those puzzles in Idana were really planned out. I guess he was trying to control how the life, or how the plants grew on that age for the puzzles. That would be my guess from that journal entry. Weird. Now, one thing I do have to apologize for, earlier in the LP, I actually read a wrong journal entry. I opened up to the journal entry and then brilliantly turned backwards to an earlier journal entry. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk a little further, and then I'm going to read the one that I missed. So that way we don't miss any. Because it's in the journal. It just seems like a good spot. It's in the journal, but I missed it like a genius. Alright, so I've turned to the proper page. Let's read the one that I forgot to read. I see it all so clearly now. So clear without the fog to sweep it away. How the young men in the village don't want to listen to the elders. How they stand together at the back of the room, a growing knot of anger twisting inside them. Why should we abide by your rules, old men? They scream. You have no life inside you left to live. You gave it up decades ago to the tree. Tamara wants to take the children home. She doesn't like the way the tempers are rising. Do something, Saaveedro, she whispers. Tell them to stop shouting and make them listen. Tell them. What, my love? Tell them what? That their young lives do not belong to them alone? That our people are meant to be slaves to our world? Cirrus and Akinar can see the confusion they're creating. I catch them looking at faces, measuring which men are most dissatisfied. Later they will approach these men in secret. They will urge the malcontents to boycott our rituals. They will prey on their youth and dissatisfaction. And the young men will begin forming gangs. They will throw off our traditions, rise against the elders, and follow the brothers. Riots will start, and the tree will be neglected. Oh, Tamara, it's all so obvious now. But why couldn't I see it at the time? Every lie the brothers told, every whisper made to put themselves in power. And when our world started collapsing around us, why didn't I see how Cirrus and Achenar didn't care? They never believed the truth behind our traditions. They never understood the work we had to do. They only knew the time had come to leave. And when they did, they left their linking book behind, knowing I would use it to chase after them. They lured me to this world, tied me up, and left me to die here. Because I didn't stop them when I should have. Well, it's a longer entry that we just skated by. It didn't enlighten us on very many new things, but it kind of elaborated on some of the things that Cirrus and Achenar did to basically pillage what they wanted from the world and leave. This world is quite mazy. Check this out. We got kind of a crudely made ladder here. Oh. Check that out. That is beautiful. What is this? It's a thing. Now, I don't actually, I'm gonna come back to this. I want to look around the age before we start messing around with puzzles and such. Just to take in what it all looks like, and then we can start messing around. I'm sure we missed something because there's some branching paths and oh look! Here is a painting, and it looks like the scaffolding is still around that Saaveedro used to paint. Let's look at this. It's a pretty good viewpoint right here. We have Cirrus and Achenar as giant heads! Well, I'm sure it's metaphorical, and here's the tree it looks like between them. And we have fighting, and Saaveedro doesn't like it. Oh, look at that little kid. He's like, let me at him, let me at him. It's sad. You don't want little kids fighting, but it's kind of cute. But, yep, the two sides that Cirrus and Achenar pit against each other. It's illustrating that. I already have a pretty basic understanding. Oh, notice how they have the reflection in that water. It's a nice touch. Alright. Wow. He's kind of come up like a rib cage, kind of reminds me of. Voltaic had a rib cage looking thing too. But this is much more natural looking. We do have these lights everywhere. I wonder what makes them burn. I mean, they look, wow, it looks really bad from that angle. But, it looks like a floating candles. But, clearly they're not candles because they wouldn't burn that long. Interesting. Alright, so where are we now? Is this where we started? No, because there's no grid puzzles. Oh, this is another... It looks like we're on the completely other side of the building. Wow, this place is disorienting. There's some kind of ride over there. I want to ride it! I can imagine the conversation that happened between Cirrus and Achenar. I want to ride the ride next. No, I want to ride it. Whoa. What the? What? What is happening? What is that? I don't like that station. It's changed channels. What in the world? This place is so weird. Thought I'd seen some strange things. Can we go like down? It doesn't feel like this should be a place where I should be walking. Ah, more weird. What? What is happening? Oh, I don't want to mess with that yet, because I don't know what any of that does. I'm gonna break something. What is this? We're just... This is really, really odd. Alright. Oh, there's a crystal down in here. That's cool. Alright, let's go toward... I want to go toward the ride. We'll mess with this later and see if we can make some sense out of these. It looks like sound waves that are being kind of pumped in this ring. Weird. I don't think sound waves... Well, I don't think they quite do that, but what do I know? Alright, we've got a ride over here. Okay, this is where this track ends, but I think we can go... Yes, we can go down here. More hexagons. I am sensing a theme. A few themes with this age. I'm sensing tracks. I'm sensing rides. Well, I guess not rides, but tracks. And Asian themes. It's like combined in some kind of magnificent purple haze of awesome. Oh, a door. Okay. More... Oh, pages. More puzzly things. Oh my gosh, we've read a lot of pages this episode. When I come back to this, I'll have to remember to pick up those pages. Just because we've already read 2 journal entries this episode, and I would like to keep that down a little bit if we can. Alright. This age actually feels really large, but I think it's because it seems like we can access everything really early, unlike, say, Yadana, where in order to progress, you needed to solve puzzles. Voltaic lets you explore a little bit more, but I don't know, Voltaic didn't... I mean, I guess it was pretty large. It had that cavern and everything. This age feels kind of big. It feels mazy and large to me in comparison. But mostly because, look, we've just been wandering around. Okay, so we've been up here. We're actually visiting areas we've been already. There's a area we didn't go to over here. And I think that's where we should start to tackle some things. Ooh, nice view here. Pretty. Actually, sometimes you'll get lightning up here. So, it's a pretty neat thing. Alright, so we went right last time, so let's go left. Here we go. Here's the area we missed before. I'm sure we might have missed other things, but... Acid! Oh, this isn't such a pretty part of the island. Kinda ugly. Kinda ugly. Looks like another puzzle we got going there. What's over here? Should be most of the island explored. Ah, my eyes! So, after we look in here, we'll end the episode, then we'll try to tackle some of these puzzles we've been skipping by. Just wanted to give us a preliminary look through of Voltaic. Oh. Hey, I can pick stuff up! Neat. Neat. It looks like we can put them on here. It looks like some of it's been smashed. That's cool. Alright. Look, we can have a seat. We can take a load off. In fact, let's take a load off right here. We'll sit, and then we'll end the episode. And then we'll resume the episode all cozy and ready to go. So, I'll see you guys next time.